Hi everyone, welcome to California. You're watching Indian Cooking with Suganthi. Today I'm going to prepare an extremely delicious dish for you. You can call it vegetable kofta or paripurunde curry or vada curry or pakora curry. Whichever way you want, you can call it, but it's very, very delicious. I'm sure you're going to love it. And it goes very well with rice, chapati, roti, naan, idli, dosa, parota, appam, idiyappam, you name it. It goes with everything. You're going to love it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, Indian Cooking with Suganthi, please click the subscribe button and the bell button and the word all. Let's quickly look at the ingredients. Today I'm going to use this vegetable. It's called bottle gourd, or in Tamil suraikai. Hindi they call it Lauki. 1.5 cups of basin flour or kadala maavu. The authentic way of doing this is, instead of the kadala maavu or basin flour, you have to soak the channa dal or kadala paripu in water 3 to 4 hours, and then grind it and mix it with vegetable and spices and make the vada or the pakora, and then you make the gravy. That's the authentic way. But today I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm going to use the basin flour or the kadala maavu. The next ingredient I will be using is chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder, turmeric powder, and chili flakes. This is optional. You don't have to if you don't have it. And spicy chili powder. And asafoetida, perungayam. And this is garam masala. Fennel seeds and fennel seed powder. And when I grind it, I use a little bit of kasakasa. And this is some jeera or cumins, and this is cumin powder. And coriander powder, dhania powder, coconut milk. If you have fresh coconut at home, use the fresh coconut milk, the first milk. Tomato, onion, cilantro, dhania leaves, curry leaves, green chilies, and garlic and ginger paste, salt, and baking soda. This is optional. If you use this, the pakora will be nice and soft. You can use either one of this, either Eno salt or the baking soda. One more ingredient I did not show here is the star anise seed. I'll be using while doing the tadka. If you do not have the star anise, you can use the cinnamon sticks, or you can use both if you want while doing the thalipu or the tadka. Next, let's do the chopping. If the tomato is too sour, just use one tomato, because we don't want the dish to be too sour. And I'm going to grind this. Next, I'm going to grate this bottle gourd, the sorekai. Before that, I'm going to cut one edge and then just take the bitterness out. If there's any bitterness, you'll see the white foam. I don't see any, so this is perfect, fine. So I can start grating it with the skin. You don't have to peel the skin. The taste is in the skin actually. This bottle gourd is really tender. So if you want, you can even cut the inner part, the white part, into tiny pieces and you can add it. You can use it. I'm grating both the pieces, actually the whole sorekai. And you can see it gives out a lot of juice. So I'm going to take the juice out, squeeze the grated vegetable and get the juice out. And I'm going to save the juice. I'm not going to throw it away. I'll use it in the gravy. Next, let's make the mixture to make the vada or the pakora or the bean balls. I have about 1.5 cups of the vegetable, grated vegetable. I'm adding 1.5 cups of flour and salt to taste. This is fennel powder, fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon of each, and cumin powder, 3/4 tablespoon, cumin seeds, about 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds, turmeric powder, 1/3 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and chili powder. This is the hot chili powder, so it's according to your taste. And baking soda, this is optional, but if you use this, the pakora is nice and soft. About 1/2 teaspoon. And ginger paste. And this is organic gingers. I'm just using about 1/2 teaspoon. And asafoetida, perungayam. About 1/3 teaspoon of perungayam powder. Onion, chopped onion. Green chilies, chopped green chilies. Curry leaves. I use my hand to just break the leaves because the flavor really comes out well if you break it, if you don't use the knife to cut the curry leaves. Mix everything nicely. You don't have to add any water. Add a handful of chopped dhania leaves. Mix everything together really well. If the vegetable gives out a lot of juice, then your batter is going to be a little liquidy. Then you can add some flour and make it thick. Take about this much of the batter and put it aside. We're going to use that in the gravy later. Next, I'm going to fry the bean batter. I'm just going to cook it halfway. Just fry the outside of the balls so that when you put the bean balls in the gravy, it won't break. Like I said, just cook halfway. The batter became a little bit liquidy, so I'm not able to really make perfect rounds. So you can call it Pakora Vada. Save the oil you fry the pakoras with. I'm going to use it for the gravy. Okay, next let's start making the gravy. I'm going to use the leftover oil that I used to fry the pakora with. If that's too little, add a little bit more oil. Make sure you don't add too much oil because you're going to use the coconut milk. That's also going to give out more oil. When the oil is hot, add a couple of star anise and cinnamon sticks if you have, and add the chopped onions. And fry it. You don't have to brown it, just cook it until it turns transparent, and add the curry leaves. Wash it a little bit, and then just with your hand just break the leaves. When the onion turns transparent, add about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. Add about 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. I forgot to add it along with the star anise in the oil, so I'm adding it now. And just fry it in low heat. Turn the heat to low. And fry until the raw smell of ginger garlic is gone. Turn the heat to low. Turmeric powder, about 1/3 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Cumin powder, about 1/2 tablespoon of cumin powder. Fennel seed powder, about 3/4 tablespoon of fennel seed powder. Coriander powder, about 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. Chili powder, this is real hot chili powder. According to your taste, I'm using about 1/2 teaspoon. Kashmiri chili powder, 1 tablespoon. Mix everything gently and make sure the heat is low. We don't want to burn all the powders, the masala powders. Next, add the tomato, the ground tomato. Like I said, if the tomato is too sour, grind about just 1 tomato. So mix it nicely. And add the salt. According to your taste. Start with a little bit and later we'll check it, and then if you need more we can add some more. Now add the juice, the vegetable juice we put aside. We're going to add it to the gravy. Now turn the heat to medium-high. And add about 1/2 tablespoon of garam masala. Next, add 1/2 cup of thick coconut milk. If you're going to make the coconut milk at home with fresh coconut, use the first milk. Now turn the heat to a little high. Turn it to medium-high. Check the salt, and if you need more, add it at this time. I tasted it, it's perfect, so I didn't have to add any more salt. I'm going to cover the gravy and cook it for about 10 minutes. Cook it in medium heat or medium-low heat. After 10 minutes, you can see the gravy is nicely boiling. Next, the little bit of bean batter I put aside, this much, I'm going to mix it with water nicely and add it to the gravy. to make the gravy a little bit thick. Let the gravy boil a little bit longer, about 3 minutes, so the bean batter that we added, it'll get cooked nicely. The final step, we're going to add the fritters, the pakoras or the bean balls, the fried bean balls, one by one. Remember, we cooked it just halfway. And when we put it in the gravy, it's going to get cooked fully. And since we fried the bean balls, the pakoras, the vadas a little bit, it's not going to break when we put in the gravy. After you put the bean balls, you have to stir it very gently so that the bean balls or the vadas won't break. Cover it and cook it for about 5 to 7 more minutes until the vadas completely or the bean balls are completely cooked. You can see the balls are floating up. That means it's almost cooked. So add the green chilies and some curry leaves and stir it very gently. And cover it one last time and cook it in low heat for about 5 more minutes. Let's check. It's perfect. The kofta curry is almost done. Add about a handful of chopped dhania leaves, or you can call it cilantro leaves, and that's it. Gently give it a stir. And that's it. Turn the stove off and let it simmer for about a few minutes and your dish is done. Let's check the salt. It's perfect. Vegetable kofta is ready. Our paripurunde kurambu is ready. Vada curry is ready. Whatever you want to call it, the delicious gravy is ready. Let's eat. Sapadalam vanga. It goes very well with chapati or roti or nice warm rice. And this gravy is so delicious and it goes with anything and everything. You can eat it with idli, dosa, idiyappam, appam, you name it. This goes with anything and everything. A very delicious dish and very easy to make. And as you can see, this is not just a vegetarian, this is a vegan dish also. And please share this video with your family and friends. I hope you enjoy the video. Please try to make it and please leave your comments in the comments column. And please give me a like and also please subscribe to my channel if you have not. And also click the bell button and also the word all, A-L-L. The kofta is so soft and you can see it's soaked with the flavor, soaked with the curry, and I'm just going to taste it. Wow, it's excellent, excellent. Your family is going to love it. Alright friends, I really enjoyed sharing this recipe with you and I hope you liked it too. And I will be back soon with more interesting videos and delicious recipes. Until then, take care and thank you for watching.